in esports, there are two sides of the coin, where on one side it could and should be the most inclusive sport out there, because you don't need physical abilities. Like, if you can hold a controller, if you can look at the screen, it is about your gaming skills. So technically it is a sport where everybody could compete head to head, different genders and people with different disabilities. It's very inclusive, like in theory. But then the other side of the coin is that that's just not happening, because there are like problems like that come from, just again, like very common in the industry in general, but problems around stereotypes and lack of representation, lack of inclusivity, that actually is shutting out minorities and keeping them from enjoying this. And it's a shame, because imagine just how beautiful it is for all kinds of different people to come together united by a passion for a game. And so why wouldn't we want for that to happen? But in terms of like, how can things get better? So definitely there has been like a very big problem with harassment and bullying of minorities, females, but also different races, disabilities, and things like this don't improve over time. It requires long-term commitment, and I do think it requires collaboration with everybody involved. So everyone needs to find this important and come together for long-term solutions, from people who are developing the games, from the team's perspective, from the player community, sponsors, events organizers. Like, these people should get together and look at how to tackle and implement actions for the long run. And I do think it's also important to include females and representatives of minorities in these discussions, so that the solutions are actually solving the problem.